a quiet cracking sound as you snap its spine. The hair is no longer suffering. We gained sanity for that? That made us okay? What psycho am I using right now? You think you would lose sanity for killing the hair? Hello and welcome back. It's a new week, new game. This week's game is Insurmountable. I got this game in one of these bundles. I can't remember which one, but it was recent. I thought it was Humble Choice, and I just checked before getting on here. Was not from Humble Choice, so it must have been from Fanatical. They either had a bundle that had it, or I got a random bundle and it was in here. But I remember seeing this game, and I didn't really look too much into it. I saw it and was like, oh, okay, Insurmountable, climbing a mountain. This is going to be an only up kind of game, a getting over it type game, where you have to get to the top of something, is exactly how I pictured it, just looking at the game, knowing nothing about it. I was wrong. That's not what this game is. This game, believe it or not, is a roguelike. Did not expect that at all. It has the tags strategy, adventure, single player, roguelike, according to the Steam store page. Confront various terrains as a lonely mountaineer and endure the countless dangers of climbing. Many tough decisions await you in a risky environment. Make your way up the mountain, overcoming insurmountable heights. Look at that, they managed to throw the title of their game inside their description. That's great. This is published by Daedalic Entertainment, developed by Byte Rockers Games. I am not familiar with Byte Rockers Games. Daedalic Entertainment, though, I have seen the name, and I am positive I have played a game of theirs. I'm looking at their games right now that I did enjoy. I could be wrong. Looking at their games, Deponia, Cryofall, Bounty Train, Children of Silent Town, The Night of the Rabbit. These are games that are in my Steam library that I just have not gotten around to playing, I'm sure. Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun, I did play that. Because I know I've seen their logo around. It's just like a circle with a quill in the center of it. And I've seen the logo, and I do have quite a few other games in my Steam library. Anyways, without further ado, let's get in the game. I'm going to explore this a bit more, because they did show in the trailer on the Steam store page, this is a mouse and keyboard game, cannot use my controller. They did show that there were 3 characters. City Builder, New Cycle, must be a different game. New game, we're just going to do normal. No need to go insurmountable just yet. Remember to use your tracking device while searching for anomalies. So we gotta search for anomalies. Let's see. Was that the cutscene? Was just like walking in snow sounds? What I thought was cool too is the mountains are, what's it called? Like it's different each time. It's pre-generated, something like that, where it's like almost a different mountain every time you do this. In order to successfully complete a mountain, you have to navigate your character along the tiles to the marked goal. The time will not pass, and your stats will not change until your character moves. Left-click a valid tile to add a checkpoint to which the character should move. You can add more checkpoints by clicking on other valid tiles. Click on the final checkpoint again to start moving. Right-click to stop the character or to remove the final checkpoint. Alternatively, you can press the move button to move or stop your character. You can also use the speed button to make your character walk faster. This effect does not impact your stats in the game. Cool. You can open the tutorial again at any time via the pause menu. Good to know. Your adventure begins. You cast your gaze over the enormous mountain landscape. You have traveled across the globe seeking out adventure, but this island is like nothing you have ever seen before. As far as you can tell, it is largely unexplored. The only information you could find were a few rumors about an unknown occupying force. It's an unknown occupancy. The homeless. Oh. On the way here, you stumble across abandoned property and lost places. We wonder what happened here. What secrets the island is keeping. This is an island? I thought that was a mountain. Then you shake your head. It might be nice to have some answers, but your goal is clear. Reach the summit. That is why you are here. That is what drives you. Finish this event. Hey, we got an achievement. We can now officially no longer return this game. I think that's how it works. That's how it works with PlayStation. There is a thing over here, so let's move our person that way. I press W, and they walk. Environment and equipment. These little tutorial tips. Here comes an interaction. Camera control. Hold V key and move the mouse to look around. Move the mouse while holding the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Zoom in or out by scrolling the mouse wheel. Alright, so you can get a bit of a... Oh my god! Oh. And we do... Just go under the mountain. Looking around at all these different things. There's stuff up there. Treasure. It looks like a tent. It's probably the way we should probably go, huh? Something further up. Oh, walk. Unexpected meeting. A gust of wind catches you, and you almost fall into a deep fissure. You flail wildly with your arms, trying to keep your balance. Suddenly, someone grabs your wrist and pulls you back from the edge. That was close. Just a second later, and you would have fallen to your death. You sternly tell yourself that you really have to pay more attention. No need to press your luck when there is danger at every turn. Your knees still weak. Your knees still weak. You take a look at your rescuer. She is a young woman in a Therabere anorak. There is a green stone fastened around her neck with a leather strap. Fascinated, you stare at the hand-carved charm. Its soft glow is almost hypnotizing. The stranger coughs, and without saying a word, holds out some provisions for you to take. I accept the gift. You want to give her something in return, so you search through your pack. You finally find something and look up, but the strange woman is gone. A bizarre meeting, but you can't help but be grateful for her help. I continue my journey, and we get a oxygen bottle. Oop. Inventory and items. You can access your inventory by pressing the button on the screen or using the corresponding hotkey. You can only access your inventory when your character is standing still. Certain items are consumed when they are used, and other items can be equipped to your character and remain active when equipped. Right-click items with the mouse to use them. Click and hold the left mouse button to drag and drop items into other slots. When you find an item, you have to put it in your inventory, or you will lose it when you close your inventory. Some items can be used multiple times as indicated by the usage bar on the item. If an item cannot currently be used, it is displayed in a darker color. You can view You can view more information about an item by hovering your mouse over the item. This will display a preview of the item's effects. Cool. You want to take that, just pink, put it there. And confirm. Alright. So I'm gonna head this way where the treasure and what looks like a tent is. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get over there though. Is there a path? Do I have to climb it? Oh, what? We're gonna climb down. And then they're gonna climb up. Just free-handed it. Nice. And we're here. Okay, yeah, no, there is like a big old path to get around to it. Well, let's go. Poor person is pretty low on energy. And then we can hit right click anytime to make them stop. Oh, actually, there's one right here. Stop here. Go there. Oh, hang on. Yep. Can I like right click one of these? Yeah, and it removes it. Alright, I can't really see that. Can I zoom out? I can, but there's like 3 things over here compared to just that one. Ooh, and an obelisk. We're just gonna continue on our path that way. Alright, keep going. Oh, that's a big drop. Climbing down, climbing down. What is this? Sanity. Our energy is going down fast. Climbing down. Yeah. And then up. And then stop there. Oh. Cancel. Cancel the stop. Alright. Keep going. Stop there. Boom. Saddlebag. You discover a large leather saddlebag lying on the ground. Right next to it, you discover faded hoofprints. You find an intact tent in the saddlebag. How nice. A second tent. Confirm. Too bad I can't just take the saddlebag. Keep walking. We are almost there. We are now here. Cave. You entered a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. However, you notice a strong smell. I lie down and sleep. I leave the cave. I follow the smell. It's gonna be a bear, isn't it? You follow the smell, but are unable to find anything except some tufts of fur and bones. I return to the cave entrance. We gain experience points. I don't think we want to sleep just yet, so I'm gonna leave the cave. Looks like probably a creature died there or something. Let's go here. Cage. Under a tarp, you discover a large, empty cage. Tufts of brownish fur are stuck between the bars. I enter the cage. My sanity goes down if I do that. Let's continue the journey. I don't really feel like entering the cage. Let's see. I see a few items strewn about, but I think this is really where we want to go. So let's start. It's gonna be a lot of energy taken out getting over there. It will be dark by the time we get there too, and I think that'll probably just be a good place where we go to rest. We got an extra tent that we didn't expect to have. I'm pretty sure tent is where we go to rest, or provides a rest that we can get our health back at. It's like music in the background too. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. It shows up on the sound thing. But this just seems to be like a little relaxing point and click kind of thing. I don't see any quick actions, anything like that. It's like a choose your own adventure. It is now nightfall. Still gonna continue on. It is cold. We made it. Sleep. Sleeping is a good way to restore energy. There are 3 ways to do this. You can look for a cave symbol on the map and make camp there. You can use a tent from your inventory. Each tent can be used up to 3 times. You can also sleep without a tent. This has a negative effect on your stats, so it should only be the last resort. Alright. Shrine. A jingling fills the air around you, harmonious and melodious, followed by the sound of falling rain. You follow the sound to discover tubes of metal and wood tied together in a bare treetop. It's like a wind chime. Dancing and striking each other in the wind, you watch the wind chimes and lose yourself in the fleeting melodies. You regain sanity or health. Where's our health? Our health must be that red bar. Let's regain some sanity. Get all our sanity back. Let's get in our inventory. And let's take a rest. Sleep long? Yeah, sleep long. It's a brief sleep. Doesn't get us all the way there. Long sleep. Get us past most of the night too. Alright, what does this do? Reduce the energy cost of climbing for a limited time. Duration is 3 hours. Alright. Okay. So from here, we're supposed to go further up. But we did see things along the way. What is that? Oh, it's a person. It's an encounter. But that looks like it's further down on the ground. Do we want to take like a long path around? It's a cave down there. I think we'll do that. Let's take our long path around. A walk. So I'm curious how we lose health and stuff. Must be from just events that occur. And I wonder if you have random events that'll just spontaneously happen as you're walking. Or if it's only when you get to these icons. Is that a long down? Ah, that was a long down. Weather. The weather can change every morning. You can see the current weather and the forecast for the next day at the lower left of the screen. There are 3 different types of weather: clear weather, friendly weather with no negative effects for your character, just enjoy your climb. Cold weather has a negative impact on your body temperature, especially at night. Try equipping some warm clothing. Stormy weather has a negative impact on your energy and time cost and reduce your visual range. All right. Looks like we're still at clear. Let us keep walking. So I'm not gonna go down there and meet the person just because it's such a further way down. Our goal's way up there, and I've already kind of like walked around and did some side stuff just to explore, just to kind of figure out how things work. And here we are. Bear trap. You stand under the skeleton of an old tree. His exposed roots form a hollow that seem to lead deep into the earth. Someone has set traps in front of it. Maybe they hide something in the hole. Disarm the traps will reduce my sanity. Let's disarm them. I'm gonna disarm them. I can lose some sanity, that's fine. Hey, you get an oxygen thing out of it. Use a thick branch to trigger the mechanism on all the traps, making it safe for you to reach into the hollow in the tree's roots. You pull out a crate and find provisions inside. Nice, good exchange. That'll just gain us some oxygen, and we're gonna need that for higher altitudes, I'm sure. Canned food gives us energy. Hot tea for body temperature. Climbing rope is just to reduce the energy. Let's saving that for when we get higher up also. Confirm. Alright. I mean, in all honesty though, the climbing rope seems like it's going to be a good thing to do now to get to our next location. Zoom out a bit more. Could have sworn I seen something else. Yeah, it's a cave right over here. Oh, we leveled up. Alright, we can level up our mindfulness whenever you reach a point of interest. We gain sanity. Controlled breathing, we increase oxygen gain per hour, increase our max oxygen, or take it slowly. Gain some energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. I think this would work better. I'm gonna do that. Yes. Alright. We're good to go. Start walking. And then I think when we get here, I'll stop and use that rope. Stop. Alright. Inventory. Do you want to use the climbing rope? Yes, I do. There you go. See, that's going to save us some energy. Because we will still have quite a bit of time left to continue moving forward. And we can only use that rope 3 times. 2 more now. That's mainly for like this big type steep stuff. Because you know that is what is really draining a lot of energy, is all this climbing. And we reach the cave. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, you see a small tunnel leading into darkness. Let's explore the cave. Explore the tunnel. Missing a torch. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark that you can't see your hands in front of your face. And we don't have a flashlight, we don't have a torch. I step into the darkness. Oh, there's no way to go back. Fear stabs your heart. You cannot stand the darkness any longer and want to return to the light. I turn around. We lost some body temperature, we lost some oxygen. We don't need to lay down and take a nap, so we're just gonna leave the cave. Alright. Temporary effects will expire after a time. See individual effects in 0.2 hours. So that's going to be the next thing that we want to get to. Let's see. Is there anywhere else around? Don't really think. So it'd be climbing this to get up here. Ah, trying to control the camera. With this, it's gonna like have us climb this big old thing. I'm wondering if it's just a safer route to take these steps. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm just like making a whole bunch of markers. Whoops. Thinking about going there. What about just right here? Now let's go further. Looks like we gain oxygen and warmth going that way. Alright, let's go. Because in the end, it's all about getting to the summit. And we're going to encounter different things. I don't think I need to walk and like hit every little event along the way. Because weather's going to take a effect. Terrain types. There are 3 different types of terrain: rock, snow, and ice. Each type consists of basic standard terrain and additional terrain subtypes. The cost of moving on any type of terrain depends on the character's equipment and skills. Terrain subtypes can involve additional cost or may trigger dangerous events. Rock, your standard terrain, no special properties. Rubble, which is a subterrain, can trigger dangerous events. So there are events that can occur as you go depending on the terrain. Grass, subterrain, no special properties. Snow, standard terrain, no special properties. Snow drifts, terrain subtype, can trigger dangerous events. Deep snow, terrain subtype, requires higher energy cost. Ice, standard terrain, no special properties. Glacier, terrain subtype, can trigger dangerous events. And ice labyrinth, terrain subtype, requires high time and body temperature cost. So I got to keep a lookout for that when making our path. That's what this is, because we are currently on rubble and it can trigger a dangerous event. Let's continue on. Let's see what happens. All right, doesn't look like anything triggered. We're good. Let's see, what is it gonna take for us to get there? It'll be nighttime by the time we get there, so perfect. Like the first day of night. And we still have another little dangerous event. That should be okay. Up we go, up we go. Oh, look at this. Never seen that emblem before. Got past the dangerous area, no issues. Perfect. Mountain hare. You hear a soft squeaking coming from somewhere. You take a look around and discover a mountain hare cowering into a rock fissure. It trembles as you approach, but does not try to flee. You suspect it might be injured. Well, we can't help the hare because we don't have moon herb. We can kill the hare with an unknown outcome, or we can continue our journey. I'm sorry, all you bunny lovers out there. We're gonna kill the hare. Its hind legs are broken. The hare won't survive the night. You gently stroke its fur. Its little heart is pounding, but its heartbeat slows, and it gradually relaxes the longer you keep it company. Your hand slowly drifts towards its throat. It's thin and bony. There is a quiet cracking sound as you snap its spine. The hare is no longer suffering. We gained sanity for that? That made us okay? What psycho am I using right now? You think you would lose sanity for killing the hare? I understand doing it for survival and stuff like that. This was a mercy killing. This was just snapping something's neck with your bare hands. That's crazy. All right, let's go. Is this the part where we should try and relax now? I'm trying to think where we should go from here. Because there's a lot of different types of terrain around us. Just thinking it's gonna make me go. I wanted to go that way. There's a lot of dangerous terrain here. We're gonna need all the energy we can. So I think this is probably where we will sleep. Peace. Sleep long. Doesn't even give us our whole energy back. Let's see, it is now past the 30-minute mark. I want to get here though. I want to see what this symbol is. What would it take? Oh my god. It would take a lot to get there. Never mind, plus all those different terrain types. What would it take to get here? Just a bit. We're nowhere near close to getting to the summit up there. Going there also seems like it's gonna make us go down and then back up. Maybe skip the interaction with the person and just go like this way. Say we just want to go there. Yeah. That would be fine. There's no problem. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna end this video. Because we only do this about 30 minutes. Just to get a little nice preview of what the game is. Some gameplay aspects. We know that we're using a psychopath. Clearly, regained sanity by snapping a bunny's neck in its hands. This weirdo, this crazy individual. I mean, they're climbing mountains. I guess this is to be expected. It was only a rabbit that we ran into, not an actual person. I'd bet fear for that. That scenario gonna happen. I thought that would give us like fur or something, or food that we could use. I was hoping like, oh hey, maybe by doing this, I could get a rabbit fur and be able to like wear it as a hat or craft into something, you know, to give me warmth as we get higher up, because it's supposed to get colder. But no, it just regains sanity. I wish we had the moon herb to be able to help it. Whatever that did. Maybe it just make it slowly go into an ever sleep. Forever sleep. Oh my gosh. I'm interested to continue playing the game and seeing how it ends, because it's a roguelike. So you're essentially, your character can die and you can come back and go again, and it'll do another like generated mountain with the summit at a different point. Or just like different things that happen in between. I want to see all these events. What do they all do? There are 2 other character classes that we can use too. How are they different? Is it all based on stats and things like that? Plus we're close to leveling up. What happens every time that we level up? Is it just different traits that we get every time that we level up? Still some questions left. As for a story, I don't know if this game really has much of one. It maybe does as you reach to the summit. Oh, Aurora Borealis. And see, or no, it's not right, right? The lights, the northern lights. That's not Aurora Borealis. Isn't that the serpent that eats itself? I get distracted. This is ADD for you folks. But getting to the top, I'm sure probably gives you a bit of a story kind of thing to it. But the weather effects, we didn't get to see any different weather effects. It's all very interesting to me, and it is something that I can see myself just casually playing, as opposed to something where it's like I feel the need to complete the game. This just seems like I've got some time to kill. I will casually play this game, see if we can't get further and make it to the top. Like, that's the goal for the game. Can I make it to the top? And maybe that's something that happens just as we go on. I don't know if the levels carry over each time you replay it, if the traits stay the same, or what goes on. The Steam store video did show like a tech tree for each character, so there's your roguelike element there. As you progress, I'm sure you're earning points as we're doing this, and you use those in order to make that character stronger. That's just an assumption of how that might work. We don't know for sure because we didn't reach that far. Anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.